Well, we could use a few of those remote control snow blowers here today, don't you think?
A little bit, especially to the areas south of La Crosse, because that snow is definitely accumulating. How much more can we expect tonight, and what does the rest of the week have in store, Greg?
Well, we're going to pick up a little bit more tonight, but overall I think accumulations are going to drop off pretty quickly here through the evening, especially further north you go. They still got the winter storm warnings to south of Prairie du Chien. Total accumulation down there 5 to 7. Some areas in Iowa and Illinois have picked up 7 to 9 inches in a very narrow band. But overall, the other areas are the winter weather advisories out a little bit for a few more hours. That's for about total until 5. And then we got a special weather statement. There's still some slick roads, even for the evening commute, where they're picking up a little bit of snow from Minneapolis along I-94 to Eau Claire. So everyone's seeing it, so there's still slick roads. But for the most part, the accumulation is starting to fall off pretty quickly. And really, as you go further north and west, there's not expected to be much for Eau Claire. West there to Rochester, maybe less than an inch, half inch, maybe an inch. So La Crosse, as you go down Prairie du Chien, you probably could pick up another 1 to 2, maybe isolated 3 areas too. And further east you go, better shot, you may pick up additional 2, but all in all, it should be done pretty much as we go throughout 10 or 11 p.m. Visibility overall, not seeing a lot of visibility lower than a mile at times right now, coming up a little bit. So I think that's what we'll see, which generally just indicates light snow falling. You'd like to see visibility around a mile or less to get moderate or even heavier snowfall. So overall, just some light snow. Now, as I mentioned, it'll be pretty much breaking up here in about a few hours, and the back edge will start to come through, but expect a little bit of snow showers and flurries at least to continue through 10 p.m. After that, I think more areas will be dry. That northwest wind, northerly wind will start picking up too. And then the bigger story going on past midnight is the clearing skies. You'll start seeing less clouds, and notice the temperatures to the west towards Minneapolis. They're starting to fall well below 0. We'll see some of those below zeros, but it will take probably till sunrise. Now, cold weather advisories out to the west because of the wind and getting below 0. They could see wind chills minus 30 or even colder. We're kind of right on that edge because we just don't clear out soon enough. But we will be dealing with wind chills as you wake up, and they could be 15 to 20, maybe even 25. As you notice, about 6 a.m., we got some areas that are getting below 20 below. So definitely a cold start, and the wind chills won't improve too much. We're going to get still below 0 even by the noon hour, 1 p.m. We're still looking at sub-zero wind chills. That wind will start lighting up a little bit in the evening, but overall, even in the evening, we're looking at wind chills near 0 at times. Now, the Friday snow event is going to be a little bit different. Now, Friday morning and noon should be dry. We're not expecting any impacts. Evening could be snow cover and slush. This has a potential to be a little bit higher with the snow rate, but the other difference could be the wind could be a factor out of the south before it does turn around. So blowing and drifting will be a different story. Plus, the temperatures are going to be milder. We're not going to be dealing with single digits and teens, more 20s, so that snow won't be as fluffy as we've seen here. So salt will help a little bit in this situation, but the accumulation rate could be quite a bit. So if we kind of time that out, you can see the first batch comes through here by 2 or 3. We're looking at a good area of light to even moderate snowfall across the area. That continues through the evening, and then it kind of narrows in a little bit of band that may continue through the afternoon, evening, and to Saturday. So snow amounts right now looking pretty good for that as we go throughout. We could see some areas. This will be fine-tuned as we get closer to the event, but if you got plans, stay tuned. We're going to deal with another snow-covered roads. Other than that, look at the temperatures, especially going into Monday morning, where many areas could be 20 below or colder. So really the theme is snow and cold, even frigid at times. So very typical February type weather that we're getting.
It's going to be snow cold outside.
Pretty much. That's the name of the game.
All right. Thank you, Greg.